Hi there, Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor here to give you your May 2024 Denver real estate market update. So before I get into numbers, I want to hit on just a little bit of news, and you may or may not have heard that U.S. News and World Report once again ranked Denver the #1 real estate market in the country. They cited, and this is the second year in a row. So what's up with Denver's real estate market? What makes it good? Well, it's the job market. Lots of job opportunities and low unemployment rate. It just makes our economy, doing pretty well, at least compared to the rest of the country. You may have heard of Robert Kiyosaki, that rich dad, poor dad guy. I remember watching a video of his about a year ago or so, and he was talking about, where do you want to buy real estate? How do you know where to buy? Where's a good investment? And he said, look at the job market. So it makes sense, right? Colorado's job market is good, so not a bad place to sink your money. Now, of course, I do want to say, who knows what the macroeconomics look like as far as interest rates, what's going to happen with interest rates in the future, and just the economy in general. But if you're wanting to buy a home and you're wondering if the Denver market is a good market to buy, pretty safe compared to a lot of the country. One of the safest places that you can buy. So that's a good news. All right, so let's go ahead and head into the numbers. And I want to remind you that, as always, I'll be looking at April numbers because I won't have May numbers until next month. So we're going to get started with median sales price. So the median sales price in the Denver area in the month of April came in at $602,550. This was up 1.27% from the prior month and up 3.89% from the prior year. That's a good, healthy year-over-year gain, something that's sustainable, not too high and crazy like we saw for a while, but a good, healthy gain. Now I'm going to break that number down because the number that I gave you included both attached and detached homes. So let's break that down just a little bit. So the median sales price for a detached home in the Denver area came in at $665,000. And the median sales price for an attached home, condos and townhomes, that came in at $419,000. Let's head into inventory. We saw a little bit of boost in inventory, which is great. We need it. 6,990 homes on the market at the end of April. This was up 19.51% from the prior month, which makes sense. Heading into the spring summer selling season, more people listing their homes, and up 51.3% from that would be April of 2023. And it seems like a pretty big jump, but I don't know if you remember, maybe about a year ago or something, we were up like 200 and some odd percent. So 51.3% sounds kind of high for a year-over-year gain, but a lot lower than we've seen in recent past. Okay, sold homes, there were 3,739 homes that sold in the month of April, up 1.66% from the prior month and down ever so slightly, 4.79% from April of 2023. And days on the market. So median days on the market in the month of April was just 8 days. So not too shabby. Median, half the homes sold in under 8 days, half the homes sold in over 8 days. A lot of that has to do with how the home is priced. I have seen plenty of homes going under contract over a weekend and other homes that sit a little bit longer. Price range obviously does have something to do with that. If you're in an affordable price range, you're going to have a lot more buyers that can afford your home. In a higher price range, that buyer pool starts getting slimmer. But also a great big part of that is pricing your home, right? So if you're selling your home, be sure to really be thoughtful about your price. Look at what your neighbors' homes have been selling for. Take the advice of your realtor, and pricing your home right will make a difference in, how your property sells, how quickly. Also, buyers. You've probably heard me say this before if you watch my videos regularly. Those interest rates are high. We saw a little bit of relief at the beginning of the year, and the Fed made it sound like we would see likely more decreases throughout the year, but the inflation numbers were not looking so good, so those rates went back up. So if you want to buy a house, you might be seeing those interest rate blues. But my suggestion for you is to take a look at new built homes. You know, most of the builders have a decent amount of inventory available, so some more choices, especially compared to, you know, like 3 years ago when it was hard to get a new home. You might be waiting on a list for a while. Now they have inventory, and most builders are often offering some pretty good interest rate incentives. So I've been seeing people get interest rates in, you know, that more 4% range. I mean, that's quite a big difference from paying over 7%. So it's worth looking at new built homes. And of course, this is where I'm going to give myself a little bit of a plug here. I do specialize in new built homes. And so I have a lot of communications with builders, and they're often calling me and emailing me, telling me about incentives, or, you know, sometimes there's specific houses that they're trying to get rid of because it's sitting there done, and they're offering, you know, extra incentives on those homes. So if you want me to be out on the lookout for you, definitely give me a ring and let me know. And of course, if you're buying or selling, I also do resale as well. So if you're buying or selling, be sure to give me a call. Let's have a chat, see if we're a good fit to work together. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my market updates or home tours around the Denver area. Thanks for joining me today, and have a wonderful May.